Beautiful. Welcome to 1111 True Crime. I'm Mama D. If you're new, if you're not familiar with us, just jump in. We are an interactive true crime community, which means I have a live audience and we get a lot of feedback during our live. So, welcome back if you are returning, because I appreciate that so much. All right, you guys. So, I don't even know how we're going to get through what we have to get through. It is a live. I collect the data. I try on the live to string it all together to have it make some sense. But I was so blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With all of you who are absolutely brilliant, paying attention, discerning, really asking questions in the Jay Slater case, as I believe you would naturally have lots of questions, as I do. I mean, the only ones that don't seem to want us to dig into the narrative are people like Chris Tenerife, Luggy, Ahab, Rocky, and a certain creator. Why not just move along if that's your belief? Why target others and try to discredit them, be derogatory, call them names? Like, if you believe that, you're an idiot. There's no point to doing that, because we're going to choose with our own thoughts and our own opinions how we feel. To let go of the investigation and my research on the Jay Slater case to me before the UK has formally officially announced that they're done seems very preemptive, like it's too soon. I usually follow the case until after the investigation is done. I personally, as well as a lot of other people, are still covering the Idaho 4 case, where 4 college students were taken out during the night. And yeah, the investigation allegedly is done. They got their guy. I believe they picked the guy. They didn't get the one that did the crime. I believe in the Idaho 4, they picked the guy. Okay? So I don't think it's anybody's choice but your own how long you want to dig into something, such as there are still channels out there working on the Gabby Petito case, because there is still information being given. There's people that still do their channel on Kylie Rodney because they have questions, and they're still sifting through so much of the layered on bullcrap, right? Today in the Jay Slater case, we're going to be diving into the Papagayo and even things that have been put out about that in a review, in a sense. Are they facing legal issues of any kind? I don't know. I'm going to share with you what some of the links are that you guys provided for me, and a couple of my own too. We're going to look at the back of the Papagayo where the RAVE was held. We're going to talk about the NRG RAVE. I've got the actual PDF that brings in a lot of information that Jay would have had, because it comes with your packet. Okay? There's some things in that are worth peeking at. I'm looking at our whiteboard over here. The whole Brandon fighting outside of jumping jacks on the Veronica Strip, we're covering that. But the most important thing I want to talk about is we need to make sure we're getting the information straight up. So let's go ahead. Let me get this up on the board over here. I want to give a beautiful shout out to Angel's Piece of Peace, because she does a great job. However, in this circumstance, I want to show her why I still am not sure what color shoes Jay had. So, she's got this. I'll show you what we've got here. Let me jump over. Okay. So, Angel's Piece of Peace, blessings, my loved one. She says debunked, right? And it says, it's been said multiple times by some main creators surrounding the Jay Slater case that there has never been a description published of Jay, not even his height. So she found it. She did a great job, dug really deep. She says this article posted on the 19th of June proves that there was, okay? So all correct. This is from the Spanish MSM article, but most browsing services offer a free translator, as I used. They may not translate every word accurately, but they still do a good enough job for it to be readable into the language you choose. And she says, creators and online sleuths, please do better research. And then she posts it. This is the Diario de Avisos. The SOS Desperados Association has published an alert on this case, which is described as highly vulnerable. J. Dean Slater is described as a 1.8 meter tall male with a slim build, black hair, blue eyes, who was wearing white trousers and a polo shirt and black and blue trainers at the time of his disappearance. Now here's the thing. Yes, that is what the article does say, but let me show you. This is where it came from, I believe. This is their address. This is a missing poster, and it says disappearance, right, with June 17th, Buena Vista del Norte, Santa Cruz de Tenerife, 19 years old, 180 meters, complexion slim. That's what delgado means, is slim. Pel negro means black hair. Azules means blue eyes. Pantalon blanco, white pants. Polo meaning shirt, and blanco meaning white. So white pants and white shirt. Zapatillas, which I'm not saying any of this right. Negras y azul. This is sneakers or tennis shoes, black and blue. Justice for Jay. Thank you, Brendel. Let me get chat up on the board. Thank you so incredibly much for that. All right, you guys. So when we see that, I have questions, because when was Jay all in white except for his shoes? A white shirt and white pants. We never see him in a video at the RAVE in those clothes. Did he change clothes? Do they have it wrong? And they're claiming white pantaloons, blanco, pantaloon, right? White shirt. I just don't buy it. So I was like, all right, let me see what the English version was at the time. It doesn't tell us anything. Wearing a white t-shirt, shorts, not even pants anymore. Now it's shorts, trainers, and a black bag. Okay, all right, let's get another one. I've done my research on this. I found this that was put out on the BBC. Now, who knows who made this? It says Jay Slater, age 19, last spoken to at 8:50 a.m., 6th of June. The location is in the Rue de Tino Park of the National Park of something, Tenerife. Previously at the Energy Festival, and it says Jay was last seen wearing a gray t-shirt with shorts and trainers. He was also believed to be carrying a black bag. And if you look, somebody went through and found the shirt that indeed Jay was wearing, and it's gray and green. So for me, I still don't know what color his trainers are, because they can't even tell me, like, which is it. Everything that we see matches the BBC, which is this gray shirt with the green stripe, right? The neon green stripe. That's not white. And I don't remember seeing him in white shorts. Lucy was in white. So I just wanted to kind of break that down as to why we get questions, right? We get a lot of questions here. Let me scoot this over a little bit. Now, let me jump back over. How is everybody doing? Oh, I didn't either. There we go. Do I got chat on? Let me pin it. Justice for Jay Slater. Poor lad Lucy lied, in my opinion, says Lorraine. Miss Anonymous is talking about the rave. Oh my golly, I've got to ask you who the hell this is in all the videos with, I won't say with Jay, but right there, like side alongside of Jay. Way too old for somebody, in my opinion, to just be at the rave. Maybe people go when they're 90. I don't know. This guy, to me, looks about 45. He's got a fisherman's hat on, and he's constantly around Jay, even to the point where Jay and Haji, I believe it's Haji, are leaving to another part or walking away. The guy's right behind him, but he took his hat off. It just gets creepy. Also, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Where is it? I got so many notes. All right, get ready for this. Let me switch over. See this? You all know what this says right here. You see my mouse? Let me move everything. Okay. You're not seeing it. Hold on. Make it smaller. You're all seeing where this is, right? Papagayo. That's where the last night of the rave was held. Only one night, and on Sunday night. Okay. What do you see next door? No, the person does not want to be named that saw this and pointed it out to me. They're an 1111 family member, and thank you. All right. Molly. Pizzeria. Molly. Does that make any sense? We were looking at this. Let me grab this open. Right here, where it talks about, you know, getting kicked out of there and leaving with 2 Molly kids. And it's not spelt right for Molly, as in Molly boys. It's not spelt right. But it's not spelt right for Molly either. But, let me go back. I wanted to look at this more. So what we've done is I'm on the street, and this is the beach. All right, we're going to turn it. We're doing map time as Gizlo, one of my favorite true crimers. Okay, this is Papagayos, right? Everybody's familiar with this. This little terrain, you turn, and here's the alleged beach, which doesn't match the video that we saw. The lights don't match. They have specific lights over here. So that's a different beach, I can tell you that. All right, now, if you look at this, you can see that this is Papagayo. Papagayo, right? Look over here. Whoops, I just dropped my live. There we go. What do we got, you guys? The Molly. The Molly, M-O-L-I. Different spelling. But I'm just bringing it out for you guys because this person emailed me this, and I thought this is worth bringing up. It's right next door. I could see whether a pizzeria place would have kids. It makes more sense to me. So, I don't know. Right? All right. There's a lot to go over, so I'm just trying to knock some things off. Now, we're going to get into this. I'm jumping because we're going to get into a new part that's going to be deep, deep dive. So I'm knocking off some of the, oh, and I wanted to show you this. Back to the clothes he was wearing. Let me switch it up. Okay, hold on. Last night of the rave, right? Here you go. This is the shirt that Jay is wearing at the rave. So, are all these people alleging that he went home or he went somewhere and changed clothes and he put on a white shirt and white shorts? You feel me? Look at it again. It's that shirt. It's a gray shirt with a green stripe in the back. Quite clearly. Now, I want to show you something. This is weird. I don't believe this is backwards, but I always like to view it both ways. So Jay's dancing. He's dancing, having a good time. Why does he shut it down like right there? He's having a good time, and then he just shuts down and just looks at the camera. So I want to play it backwards. He's looking at the camera, and then he goes off and dances. I don't know. It just looks weird going forward how he's all into it. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, boom, boom. No, I'm done. What? It just doesn't make sense to me. There's something about it. But I did want to make that clear about the shirt. Okay? Let's say hello to a few people. Jan's View said no harbor there, meaning the beach. Brindle says there was a commotion in the club 100%. Earth Angel, hello, lovely. You said, I pray he gets justice. His family and Jay deserve it. I agree. Guess we are colorblind. I don't know. Not good. Okay. Jay realized or knew that he was being watched, perhaps. It's weird, isn't it? I want to do it one more time. I'm going back over. Oops, I was over. Let's watch it again. It's just so strange how he shut off. He's having a wonderful time. Boom, 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 boom. You know, da, da. Nope. Awkward. Awkward. Okay. So you can do this. You can go here. I have actually spent 4 hours doing this to try to match that beach video and have never found it because of what is out in the water. And it would still have to be there unless it's boats. And it has to be an area where if it is boats on that beach footage, that it's deep enough water for them to come that close. Anyway, so you can go, I think there's parts where I can go right down on the beach. I was on some beaches, man. Just saying. It's very interesting. I tried to get back to his apartment doing this. It would be a hell of a walk. You would need a cab, in my opinion. So, let's see, where are we? Yeah, this is the back side. We did that. Okay. I'm showing this. Let me get the more of the screen because this is the NRG Rave 2024. Did you see what I wanted you to see right there? Just a random video of the NRG Rave 2024, and it's an advertisement. We've all been wondering. Jay took his shirt off, right? And one of the questions we had is that security telling Jay to put his shirt on when either he's getting up off the floor or falling back, depending on your opinion. You're smart. You can discern. You'll figure it out. So I thought about it, and when I was sent this clip, the only thing I pulled out of it is that the guys don't always have their shirts on. Let me find them right here. There's a lot of them, but I'm just going to grab a couple like this dude. Because they're outside. So as long as they have on shorts, They're golden. And it's not just this guy right here. This dude doesn't have a shirt on. This dude doesn't have a shirt on. Has nothing to do with Jay Slater, but it is at the NRG Rave in 2024. And this is, you know, an advertisement. I'm just going to fast forward it because I didn't see anything else that was like madly shocking to me. But that shows us that indeed you must be able to not wear your shirt if you're a guy, right? Is Lucy a rug runner employee? Good question, S-Line. That's what I gotta say. Miss Anonymous, it's common at a rave to take it off. Type it in Google, think it was ITV News. Not sure. I want to ask you about this, all right? So, this actually happened before, and I promise you, it's before June 16th. It actually happened back on June 9th. Well over a week before Jay would have reached Tenerife of everything we've ever been shown or told. All right. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because I keep getting this emailed to me and I need to clear it up. This cannot be Jay in the footage. However, I do think it's Lucy and I do think it's Haji and I think they're workers. You feel me? I think they're workers. I think they work the crowd. And I think they go there on the weekends to work the crowd. And so it's June 9th. And maybe that's his favorite party shirt, but it looks like Haji. It's his build, it's his size, and it matches his shirt. There's a girl in black. I think it was Lisa pointed this out. She's dressed in a black outfit. She's talking to another kid. And this is back on June 9th, which would have been another Sunday in Tenerife. And it's right outside of Jumpin' Jacks. But again, it's week or more before Jay even is going to get to Tenerife. Does it tell us a little bit? Or are they just hanging out? The thing is, it shows a little personality with Dodgy Haji, in my opinion. I've got it muted because there's no reason for sound. I've also kicked it forward. This is Cole's place. Here we go, coming up. Right there. That's all you get. So we're going to slow it up to 25% and we're going to pull it back just... There's only one point where it's not blurry. I'm going to get to it. Right there. That's the best we're going to get because the man is swinging the camera. All right, let's talk about this for a minute. This to me could be, maybe, Haji. Looks like him. He has the same type of shirt on. Could this be Lucy? Lucy May over here. I'm just asking. People want to say this is Jay, but unfortunately, we can't know for sure. Unfortunately, we don't know 1,000%. But we've been led to believe that he didn't get there until close to the night of the rave, right? So, let me see if I can pull this up here. Really tiny, right there. You can see where the video was published onto YouTube. The creator cannot change this date. That is YouTube's time stamp. And that is June 9th, 24. So, with that being said, if you want to see it yourself, it's Cole's Place. This could possibly be Dodgy, right? What do you guys think? You think Rocky's there? You think this could be Rocky? I don't know. Anita believes it is Haji. That's not Jay. Right, Andrew. That is not Jay. More About Money says that's not Lucy. Okay. But Luis says it certainly looks like Dodgy Haji build. So, you know, I've heard that Haji lives in Tenerife. Would it have been weird for him to be out on June 9th in the same shirt? I don't think so. I think it could be his Sunday night shirt. Some guys like certain shirts on certain days. Sue Alliston says, in her opinion, it's definitely Brandon. Miss Jeanette says, for sure, Dodgy Haji. Could it be Brad next to Lucy? Brad flew out allegedly with Jay. And I don't even know if that's Lucy. I have no idea. I'm asking questions just like you. I thought Podgy Haji. Sorry, my bad. I don't know. Lava Boy says, I think so, Sue. Okay. Definitely Brandon. Okay. AJ, hello, and welcome to 1111 True Crime. You said on left, second one in left, same black t-shirt logo as the fella you mentioned on the stairs. Okay, let me look. On the left, second one in on the left. This dude. I don't know. Could be. Very well could be. All right, so I just wanted to share that with you, that is from June 9th, that YouTube stamps it, so it could be Haji. But for me, I really don't see it being Jay in any way. So even though you guys are digging so hard, please make sure check your dates, do your best. We're all trying so hard. Thank you for sharing that, though. Okay. Now, should we get into the meat of this? Where do I even start with the real meat and potatoes here? First of all, do you remember how, let me get the address here. We're gonna do it this way. Let's go over. Let me get it up on screen for you. Do you remember how the Papagayo manager responded to the Jay Slater case? This is back on the date of June 17th. Or no, I'm sorry, July 13th. There it is. It's been updated. So it originally was Saturday the 13th, and then they updated it later in the day. So Jay Slater update as Tenerife nightclub manager shuts down conversation with 5 words. 5. Senior staff at the Tenerife nightclub where Jay Slater was last seen partying are tight-lipped over the incident. What? Are they referring to the incident of Jay Slater going missing? Or the incident that allegedly happened outside their club? The 19-year-old Lancashire lad attended an NRG festival rave at Papagayo in Playa de los Americans before his mysterious disappearance on June 17th in Tenerife. After the event, Jay traveled north to a secluded Airbnb with 2 men who had invited him over, only to leave the property on foot later, venturing into the rural park de Tino. Despite emergency services conducting searches for Jay until June 30th, he remains missing and the investigation is still active. Now, we've all wanted to hear about this waitress. Where did it come from? Where did we hear about the waitress talking about Jay and giving him water? Here you go. A waitress who claims to have seen Jay during the rave has expressed concern about his condition, noting that he seemed, quote, unstable on his feet. Unstable on his feet. And didn't look well. The Sun reported. The Manchester Evening News reached out to Papagayo for comments on Jay's disappearance and the waitress' observations on July 13th. However, a shift manager at the club was reluctant to engage with the queries. When asked to comment on Jay's disappearance, he curtly responded, "No one will be talking." No one will be talking. However, upon mentioning the waitress's remark regarding Jay's appearance at the club, the manager reiterated no one would be speaking about that. We're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about that. Meanwhile, video footage making rounds on the internet shows a young man resembling Jay at the rave, wearing what appears to be the same outfit he was last seen in. So why say white shirt, white pants, or white shorts? I mean, who the hell knows what the kid's wearing unless you go by the last CCTV footage or phone footage, right? The waitress who encountered Jay at the club says, quote unquote, I'm going to come up to topside and then I'll show it to you. No, I'll let you read it. Let me make it smaller so you can see it. Sorry. I just realized you're only getting half of what it says. And this is an important part. Dang. There. Meanwhile, the waitress who encountered Jay at the club said, quote, I remembered Jay because he was unstable on his feet. I gave him some water for free as he didn't look well. I remembered him. My boyfriend called me in the morning and said he was missing. Why would the boyfriend call her to tell her that Jay was missing? How would the boyfriend even know the kid's name? How would the boyfriend know that that was the same kid? How would he know what Jay looked like? I'm confused. Because if he's so off his face, I doubt he's like, I'm Jay Slater. Something's wrong with that scenario. Okay, I'm looking. Sorry. Thank you, Janine. Please see comment section, Mama D. Okay. Bet the waitress got fired? Could be. What part am I looking at, hon? Do you think she was put up to say she gave him water? Send her a super chat. What, sweetheart? I don't understand. Fiona. Let me look your name up. Fiona. Shoot, you're going to have to repost it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm not sure what you want me to see. Paula says it was security telling Colin not to tape any fight. Simple. Exactly. Lolly says she's probably been told to say it, all in all. Jay was the prey in the club. Lucy's ex in the chat. Who's Lucy's ex? I'm looking, y'all. Janie says, was he spiked? And if so, why? Why don't parents offer GoFundMe as a reward for information? That's a great suggestion. Gary not really wanting justice for Jay. Disgusting. I don't even know what's going on. I'm lost. Sorry, guys. Lucy's ex was in chat. I'll have to review it. I can't do it on the live. I'm sorry. About 10 minutes back. I'm sorry, y'all. There's 900 in chat with me right now. I'm sorry. Lucy only wears the white out. The obvious thinks she looks fit in it. So, okay. More about money is Lucy's ex. Y'all got me on this. Spot on. They're working it. Yes. Okay. Snooper chat to be noticed. Right, Fiona. Thank you. Thank you for trying, lovely. You did your best. There is so much in the chat right now. It's flying. Can we define our facts at all? Okay. Probably a troll, not her ex. Could be. All right. So, here's more of what she says. The article goes on with the waitress. She says, quote, I recognized his picture straight away. I feel so sad. It feels very close to home, as I am his age as well. I feel so much for his family. But the question is, how did your boyfriend know who it was? Ex-police detective Mark Williams Thomas, who had been looking into the disappearance, provided an update Friday. He relayed accounts from witnesses who saw Jay, quote, very much awake and still buzzing on the morning of June 17th. Here it is, you guys. Listen. This is crazy. Following the incident. What incident? NRG Festival released a statement on social media. Oh, following the incident of Jay going missing. Got it. Got it. Because then they say, we are grateful for many thousands who have engaged with and shared the appeals from our own and many other channels over the days since. Despite the widespread coverage and hard work of local authorities and volunteers involved in the search at the time of posting, Jay has not yet been found. That such a devastating situation has arisen and has deeply affected us all. Okay, I get it. Now, that manager did not want to talk about it, right? So, a little birdie sent me this link. And guess what? I think I understand why the manager didn't want to be on the news. Hopefully this works. There we go. Canarian Weekly. Okay. Hold on. We got to get rid of the ad. Find out. This is August 22nd of 2024. Yazzie Council says that the Papagayo Arena Hotel, which is the club, the hotel, all that, and it may be two different places, but it's still the same thing here. Same owners, I believe, to the best of my knowledge, same owners, cannot be legalized. The Papagayo Arena Hotel has been operating without a license for years, and although the Lanzarote, Cabildo, and the Canary Islands government seem to throw it a lifeline, its legal situation does not seem to be close to being resolved. So it goes on to talk about urban planning license that they don't have and that they're not approved for, and it goes on and on. But I want to show you a certain part. Okay, this part. The hotel's license was revoked in the Yate case ruling, which was one of the darkest periods for Yeza and Playa Blanca. The mayor at the time, Jose Francisco Reyes, granted dozens of licenses with no legal basis other than his whim, according to the ruling. As a result, the complex has more floors than allowed and occupies a public access road to the coast. This is why the Yesa City Council stresses that in order to begin the project to legalize the complex, it must remedy the occupation of the public pedestrian access road to the coast. So, I mean, they're not technically on the up and up, and they got it going on with that ex-mayor. And it just made me wonder about who has pull with them. Right? Hold on a minute. Okay, can you hear me? All right. So I wanted to show that to you. Paperclip says Roman hit Jay with a car in the early hours of the 17th. It was an accident. So where's the blood, y'all? It could have happened. I'm not saying it didn't. But, I mean, a lot of people went up there right away, including family. If he hit Jay with a car, wouldn't there have been blood? Am I wrong? I don't know. I haven't looked into it too in depth yet. But it's something I'll have to look into in the future. Brindle says Jay's mom said he wasn't sure about going. Yeah, Playa Blanca is in Lanzarote. Okay, maybe it's a different location. I don't know. I'm just saying. It gives you an idea, regardless if it's the same papagaya. It gives you an idea that the mayor at that is just handing out stuff, and it's not even regulated or licensed. It's not running. The community is not running on a strict regulation, if you feel me, is what it sounds like to me. Okay. I want to jump over. Let's see what you can see. Okay, we're going to be watching. Get ready for a lot of pictures. A lot of RAVE information. Let me see, what do I have on back here? I'm going to shut that down just so we don't have as much going. Not true about hitting Jay with a car. Been said on another channel, Gizmo. Ocean Deep 24 says, I'm not convinced at the moment. Sam R says, so if Roman hit Jay with a car, he disposed of his body down a ravine. Can I email you directly, please? Yes, if you have a link. If it's just a theory, please share it in the comments below. Thank you, lovely. Okay. The island uses names from each other, so a place in Lanzarote might or is the name of a bar in Tenerife, and so on. Thank you, Louisa. But the point is, y'all, don't get lost. Even if it's not the same place, even if it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, that has nothing to do with what I'm showing you only. Yes, I'm concerned about this concept that this ex-mayor just was handing out whatever whims. Go build what you want. Here's another thing. On a volcanic island. That's just... It shows that there's corruption, frankly. That the clubs want to have pull with the authorities. You feel me? Feel me? Okay, guys. I'm going to take chat down so you can see the videos. I want you to pay close attention to this video. This is Jay with no shirt on, I believe, and in the club with Lucy. Now, let's watch it close together. Everybody's like, there's Lucy with some guy. No, it ain't. Lucy can't be in two places at once. We have a blonde here. That person's still on the stairs over here with that guy, right? You can still see her. Here's Jay. Okay? No shirt on. Hanging low, man. He is really weighted down in his shoulders. He raises his arm up. Here's Lucy in the same shot. So she can't be on the stairs and in the shot. See? And two different outfits. Let me rewind it in case I'm wrong. Okay, look at the girl's outfit. It's around the neck, bare shoulders, right? Now let's go scoot ahead. I want you to look at Lucy. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's not pinned up around her neck like that girl. It's a tank top. So, two different outfits. Let's go back. I'll show you. This girl here, it all comes to the middle. Her outfit, it's all tied around her neck and comes from there. And then it drops down around her boobs, right? But Lucy's is an actual, and you can see this is Lucy coming up here. And I have something else to show you in this video. Where did I lose Lucy? I lost Lucy. Okay, coming up. She's with that blonde. Where is it? There. Okay. So, Lucy's not on the stairs with that guy. Lucy's over here with Jay. But there's something more concerning in this picture. There's a guy. So you guys sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different scenarios of the rave. And in that, in almost every one, there's a guy. And he's got a fisherman hat on. He's older. He looks about 45 to me. And he is hanging out right there with Jay every time. Let me show you what I'm saying. Okay. We're going to go let it play. So there's the blonde that's with them. Now they are removing a stump across the street. So that's not Lucy. There's Jay. Okay, watch real close here in a minute. Let me tell the boys. Jay's hanging so low there. Lucy, whoever that is. There's Jay. Now watch close. There's Jay. Now watch this guy right here. Are you seeing me? Watch this dude. See him in the hat? Okay. It looks like Jay falls into him. We'll watch it again. So that girl has on some sort of a different outfit than Lucy. And she's with a guy. There's Jay. Now, who is this blonde? Because she's going to come into play in just a few minutes. She is with the party. She is there with Haji. She is there with Lucy. And she is constantly on their footages all through this. Where'd she come from and where is she at? Gosh, he looks terrible. I can see where Debbie said I've never seen him like that. Nobody else looks like that. Let's stop it right there. Nobody else in that club looks like Jay. You can't see again? Let me look. Lucy is on the stairs. Why wear a hat in that heat disguise? Very true. Who can't see again, y'all? Hold on. I think he's spiked too. I truly do. Hey, Viral News, my lovely. How you doing? Brindle says lace. Oh, wow. I'll let you guys read it. Hey, angels. Hello, lovelies. Okay, it's a Scottish group. Nothing to do with Jay. L is on the stairs. Okay, one of them is Lucy, but not both. Okay? I don't know which is which. Maybe I've got it reversed. I'm certainly not an authority. Does he have a boil on his nose? I don't even know what that means. Mala said, poor kid is rubbish. It's going to come out in the wash. He looks broken. Ah, thank you, Viral News. Teresa says, no meme, it's a shadow. Yeah, I think that's the shadow of his hair because it's so sweaty and parted and... Yeah. Oh, wow, I didn't see that. Thank you. More About Money is saying he's Lucy's ex and wants to email you. Okay. Well, Rubber Ducky. Thank you, Jennifer. Did it come out right? There we go. Thank you, Jennifer, for that snooper chat. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. All eyes are on Jay. It's creepy. In France, Greece, and France, and possibly other countries, their mayors have real authority in incorporating planning laws. What's the lump under Jay's eye? I think it's a shadow because the light's from straight above, and you would get a dark line if a piece of your hair was sitting all curled up here. Because it moves. It's not there in the next shot and so forth. We'll play it a minute. I just wanted to freeze it right there. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, so you're saying this is not Lucy right here. You're saying that's not Lucy. Lucy's on the stairs. I don't know. One of them's Lucy and one's not. I'll tell you that. Okay, watch this for a minute. I want to see if we can get it. It's after that. I'm going slow. I may not be able to get it on this one, but I can get it on the next one for sure. Okay. Let's go to the next one. We've got so many of these. Okay, new footage. 1 a.m. Jay Slater is seen in this video very disoriented. Confirmed, it says. I don't know whose original video it is. This is how it was sent to me. Okay, here we go. There, they've circled Jay. And I know you've probably seen it all together, but we're going to look at all of this. There's a reason. Hold on. When it gets off the screen, I have something to show you. Here it comes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Boom, boom, boom. So, I want you to pay attention as this guy comes into focus, because now this is the second time and the second video of Jay that night where this guy is right there next to Jay. He doesn't appear their age group. He's got on some sort of a fishing hat. He's just there. I'm just looking at everything, and this mystery man has me very puzzled. And it goes on and on to the point where when they're leaving that spot, the guy is following without his hat. It gets weird. So hold on a minute. Let's watch it. Ready? Okay. There he is. Let me slow it down. Let's go at 25% right here so we get a good look of him. It's right after the guy, right after this. Okay. It's coming up. I really have it going super, super slow because I want you to take a really, here he is, right here. In the middle of the screen, just keep watching. Okay, I've got to speed it up, I think. There he is again. Okay, there he was. See him? Geez, oh, let's get chat off the board again. Sorry, guys. Do you see the guy? Here's his hat. Here he is, right? You can see him. Okay, watch. I'm going very slow. Here's that blonde again. And they're circling Jay. Here he is. This is Jay, right? Same, no shirt. Leaning way back. And now I see bare legs. He has shorts on. Do you see the bare legs? He dang near looks like he's naked. All he's got is a little pair of shorts on right here. And he's now way, way back. He's definitely worse for wear, right? But now he's got pants on. Or is it, boy, I can't tell. It could be pants, not shorts. It's pants. I was wrong. I'm pretty sure it's pants. But watch Jay. Okay. There's that guy again, right there. This is Jay. This is Jay here. Here's that guy with his hat. Right? Keep watching. They're circling. See, right here's Jay. Here's this guy with his hat. Are you seeing that? And it's going to keep going through all these videos. Here's the guy with the hat. Here's Jay. Lucy and Brad aren't keeping up with Jay. But this mystery man is certainly keeping up with Jay. They're circling Jay. And this man is so close, he's in the circle. Halfway in the circle. Okay? I'm going to show you more. Bucket hats aren't that uncommon. True. But it's the same bucket hat guy. All right, so this is the alleged deleted RAVE footage. Let me switch back over. Hold a moment. Okay. This is the one where Jay allegedly drops his bag, but I see his bag on his neck. I do see him drop what I think is his shirt. Boom, he dropped it. He's coming back up in a minute. Okay, let's review that one more time. Let's go back. We're going to go real slowly. There's Jay. Okay, right here. The strap of his bag is around his neck. He looked down for a minute. I'm trying to grab it. I'll just let it play because I'm obviously not finding it. Okay, here's Jay. He's strapped. He's got, did you see him with his shirt? So Jay takes his shirt and he puts it over his arm and he leans back. It was, I think, this arm, but he puts it over his arm and he kind of leans back. So watch that part again. I'll show you where. Right here. Then he wobbles backwards, gets back on his feet, drops something, bends down. And he's just out of frame for a long time, I guess. There's Haji right there. looking at Jay on the floor. Still looking down. There's that guy right there. Do you see him? Let's see if we get the same dude. Yep, right here. Same dude. Same dude. Same dude right here. I'm rewinding. All right, here we go. Jay's on the floor right here. Here's that guy. At least the guy's grooving to the music finally. Most of the other videos, he stands stiff-legged. Okay, there's the blonde. There's that girl that looks like Lucy. There's Jay right there, clear as can be. To me, that looked like Lucy. There's Haji. Okay, there's that dude. Jay backs up into him a little bit. Now watch Jay. He starts to do something with his arms, a big circle thing. And then he falls back onto the guy. Let me fast forward it back to that part. It looks like Jay kind of falls backwards. Here we go. Here's the dude. No, I went too far. Okay, there's the dude. There's Jay. Here we go. There's Jay, circle with his arms. And then right there, 2 steps back, and then the video cuts out as he's kind of like not falling, but out of control on his feet. Not on his feet well, is what I think. Mate's not dancing with him. It's weird. Jay on his own. Thank you, Lolly. Miss Jeanette said he's so fucked. Poor Jay. Bella Crabtree. Hiding his bald head. Okay, let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's see which one. We'll try this one. Okay, here's where it starts getting just weird to me. Let me go back. So, this person is called Lost Person Files. And they are claiming that these men were following Jay out the club. Okay? Let me get it back in frame. I'll start it over in just a minute. I want you to check out the dude. Okay. Ready? I think we're ready. Here we go. Here's Jay. Did you see him? You're going to see more of him. But let's go slow. There's Jay. Right? Another guy. Boom. That's freaky to me. And the reason that that's freaky is it starts getting into the question, is this Lee Taberer, who is the guy that well, it's not alleged. Let me show you. Let me grab his little story here. He was jailed for pretending to be a very notorious bad guy. Hold on, let me get a different screen open. Okay. So this dates back a while ago. It would have been on the 13th of 2013, January 18th. Jailed. 1 million blackmailer who pretended to be hard man, Paul Massey. So he's a little older now. He's in around 45 years old. And this blackmailer posed as a notorious hard man to terrorize a businessman into handing cash over, threatened to kidnap the family of Vijay Chungani if he didn't hand over 1 million pounds. He made a series of menacing calls in which he masqueraded as Paul Massey, described in court as the hardest man in Manchester and dubbed Sanford's Mr. Big in the early 90s. Tabber from Dry Clough Walk, Oldham, insists his victim, a wealthy father of 3, owed a mass debt to his accomplice Diljit Rana. Along with Rana, he told the man they knew all about him and his property investment companies, and they were later found to have a dossier on the businessman, including aerial photos of his home, his office, and picture of his wife. They both were jailed 8 years, which he'd be out by now, after admitting to the charges of blackmail. So I thought that was weird, but then I was like, I really need to know more. So I wanted to understand who Paul Massey was and what this copycat guy would be about. So let's jump over to the copycat and get to the head of the meatster here. So this is an old article from February 4th of 2019. Now, this is the longest article created on Earth, so I'm not going to read it all, but I am going to jump to some important things. Remember, that guy allegedly is imitating, copying, like a copycat of this dude. So it talks about gangsters' threat to chop mom's head off with an industrial saw. Thugs threatened to chop a woman's head off with an industrial saw during a gang war behind the murders of Paul Massey and John Kinsel, the Echo can reveal. Police document leaked to the Echo reveals masked man warned a young mom she would be, you know what, with a patrol-powered tool normally used for cutting through concrete. Goes on to talk about the Iceman assassin Mark Fellows, and all this kind of weird stuff. But I went on and was reading, of course. I read the whole dang thing, which is 3 hours long. It talks about how he got murdered, so he's no longer alive. And it also talks about this rival gang, and they're the A-team and all this. And it went on, and I'm like, yeah. But it talks about... Where is it? About a watch, and it talks about a machete, and I'm like, what the hell? So counterfeit luxury watch and nightclub spat. Quinky dinks are weird to me. So sources claim that the violent feud started July 2014 when a gang member bought a Britland watch, what turned out to be a counterfeit. This detectives believe the dispute blew up into something far more sinister when a woman threw a drink over an A-team boss at the Manchester nightclub. Turned into a brawl, y'all. Okay? Then, child targeted. Well, we had the Tom Hilton being targeted, right? This is the kind of stuff that happened to their house. On July 13, 2015, thugs saw a steel saw to remove the roof of the Volkswagen Golf parked outside a house on the Dutchy estate in Salford, belonging to a former partner of Carol and the mother of his child. They do all kinds of stuff to her house. I thought that was weird. They have gang fights, but then I'm getting down to... There's so much to that. I said it goes on for days. I read all of this, y'all, trying to understand this. Look, he even looks like the dude a little bit, right? Massey the mediator. The Massey red rum. Hold on. He had a hitman coming. He died because of a hitman. It was contracted. There's a reason I'm showing you this. Talks about the machete. Maybe I missed it. Gang war spreading through Spain. Okay. I should have marked it. I told you it went on for days. You could make a series of movies off of this. There probably is one. I can't find it. It's about stalking and using a machete, and I'm like, what the hell? It's talking about grassing. It's your effing fault. You effing grass. It's crazy. So I was just weirded out. I'm like, okay, so I'm not sure where I'm going with all of it. I'm truly not. I wondered, just like this guy is this Lee? Lee Tabor that imitated the dude. Let's watch it together here. This is a fellow creator that did this, but nobody sent me the name of who did it. Okay, so here we get it. There's the dude just standing there. That's Jay right beside him. It'll come back on. I actually got a network error right there. See this? Let me pause it. You've got Jay, okay, and you'll be able to see it's Jay. And then this dude. He don't look like no little kid. He looks like he's in his 40s. And he's always around Jay in every damn picture I see. There's who I think is Lucy. And there's the dude. And this person's putting out involved. What? We'll watch it again here. There it goes. It's just creepy. Who is this mystery guy that's in almost every video with Jay just there? Almost shoulder to shoulder. Anybody else totally creeped out by that? Think about it. Debbie got these ransom notes. Kid owes me a ton of money. Lucy gets the GoFundMe thing going. I don't know. I think it's really, really strange. Let me see what this one is. Let's go back. I think this is a different one. There's a different view. Okay, yep, different video. Lucy. Oh, we did watch this one. That's where, oh, it's more of it. Did you see that? Where Jay literally catches himself from falling into the man? Okay, let's rewind it. The man is so close to Jay at all times. Not all times, but every video I'm seeing. Here it comes. Jay stumbles back 2 steps, almost falls into the guy. Let's view that one more time. There, I stopped it right where Jay is recovering from almost hitting the ground. And there's that guy looking right at Jay. Just so weird. There's Jay, the guy watching him. Now the guy looked away. Jay bouncing along. Jay drops that. That's that picture, right? I don't know. Just seems so weird. Okay, let's see. I think we've got... I'm trying to work through these. Okay, this one. This is from Reddit. Let me turn the sound on. This is from Reddit. And it's from Possible Reason, okay? Hopefully we can hear. Otherwise, you'll just have to read the screen. Sorry.
This is the man that was with Jay Slater the day he disappeared. I could get
It's a terrible recording.
severely beaten or even killed for posting this, but it needs outing. You'd think the 2 men would come forward if they had nothing to hide as to help the search for Jay. Unless they don't want their past brought up like Jay's. It was this man, Lee Tabor, and his son Flynn that were with Jay the day he went missing, and they flew home early. Lee Tabor masqueraded as a notorious gangster during a series of menacing phone calls,
It's a terrible
insisting his
recording.
victim, a married father of 3, owed him a massive debt. He had a dossier on the businessman, including aerial photographs of his house and a picture of his wife. Tabor, 39, was jailed for 8 years at Leicester Crown Court after admitting blackmail. So you see why he hasn't come forward fearing his past comes out again. Tabor first spoke to the victim on January 11th demanding cash, claiming to have strangled someone to get his telephone number. He pretended to be a gangster called Paul Massey, described as the hardest man in Manchester, and the Mr. Big of Salford. Tabaret told him, "I can come to your house with 50 guys." He told the businessman, "You now know who you're messing with. I know who you are. I want the $1 million back." Tabaret, in one of several calls made on unregistered phone.
I can't anymore. The sound is horrible. This sound is absolutely horrible. I don't know who the person is in the hat. I don't know if it's Lee or not. I don't know if the guy, maybe it's just a guy at the rave, but the kid is not okay. The kid has passed over. I want to know what is going on at that rave where that same guy is appearing in multiple videos. And there's videos from different angles, and you can see he's very much in movement with their crowd. And he's so much older looking. And I don't know. I want to know who's the Mr. guy. And Lucy can't be on the stairs and standing down there with Haji, the blonde, and these other people. She has to be one of the two girls. Now, there was a photograph out there, I believe, don't quote me, that Brad's in it, Lucy, and there's another girl that looks very similar to her. Could it be her? I don't know. I don't know. I saw an older bald guy in the strip video. Maybe the dude's hanging out there. I have no clue. Rita Gibson said it's so sad his friends can see what a bad state he was in and apparently left him. Makes no sense. Y'all, there's just no way in my heart of hearts that Jay sobered up quick enough to have his wits about him. I mean, it does look like Jay was being watched, Anita. I agree with that. Brindle says the blonde is her friend Crabtree. The blonde lass is Lucy's mate. I'm telling you, the blonde was with them. Sound was fine on Lee T. Oh, okay. It might be my connection. He got spiked. Nobody else looked as far off or as far gone as Jay. Everybody else seemed absolutely fine. Jay didn't look fine. Jay doesn't look like he is in the condition to make decisions for himself. There's definitely something going on there. Yes, Ocean Deep 2024. He was getting worse, in my opinion. As we went through those videos, it just deteriorated. By the time he has no shirt on, he's hanging so low. I left it on screen a long time for you to see. My questions are, I didn't get to everything. I wanted to show you the PDF on this. Let's do this real. I told you it was going to be a long one. Let me get this on the board. Nope, that's not it. This one. I want to show you this. You can check it out yourself. Hopefully I do it right. Just a minute, guys. I know time is important. I get you. I follow you. I want to open that PDF. Okay, I didn't do it right. I got to open it up over here. Oh, yeah. I've been very busy trying to figure this out. Okay, let's switch over real quick before I hit the road. Before it's a wrap. We got the NRG. If I can get it to work. There we go. Is it high enough on there you can see? If I go any higher, it tries to grab. Okay. So this is the weekend information. It is the NRG Tenerife handbook that everybody got. First of all, they all get a RAVE app, which allows them to get cabs and get all the information they need on their accommodation. You can also pin yourself and locate your friend. Just thought I'd bring that up. Here we go. You've got your basic information here from itinerary, which we needed, right? So the party is only held at Papagayo on the closing day here. Right at the bottom, I'll try to bring it up to the top. The itinerary, day 1 is at Xanadu. Day 2 is at the Hard Rock. Day 2, the pool party, right, is at Hard Rock, but the night party is at Xanadu again. And then on the last night, right here, day 3 only, we have Papagayo Beach. That's important because that tells us, what's going on. Now they talk about the NRG boat party. They have a lot of boat parties during this Tenerife 2024. Just throwing it out there. It talks about welcome, getting to the, all this information that you would need if you were going to go to Tenerife. Let me look here. There was one more thing I wanted to show you. Hotel accommodations, booking your hotel. Hotel feedback and concerns. There's even information in here escalating formal complaints if you had any problem. If you don't feel well, they give you a special number if you have over partied and you don't feel okay to call. So if one of your friends is not doing good, there is a specific number to call. I'm looking for it. This is more about the Papagayo Beach. Let's shut this down in style. This is only on Sunday. It is till 4 a.m. So we were wanting that too. The time of it is from 2100 till 4 a.m. only. 4 a.m., not 6 a.m., not 5 a.m., 4 a.m. Let's shut this down in style. We welcome you to Papagayos for our first official closing party, outdoor raving at its finest as day turns to night and we dance through the early hours, gaze up at the stars as the sun sets on NRG Tenerife 2024. Okay? I'm trying to get to that part. Location, what to bring. Hydrate, know your limits, travel. Getting around on the shuttles, all the bus stops. Look at this. Bus stops, times, and when they run. Is this it? Assistance? I'm looking taxis, traveling by the car, VIP, merchandise, accessibility, prescription drug policy, guest services, prohibited items, and you can read the list if you choose. Entry rules, house rules with a drug warning. The possession of drugs is illegal in Tenerife and strictly prohibited at NRG Tenerife Weekender. There is no safe way to take drugs, and we operate a prevent, pursue, protect policy. That means we work to prevent drugs getting into our venues, pursue anyone suspected of supply, protect our event attendees. Prevent. We have a robust measures in place to stop illegal substances getting in our venues, including through thorough searches on entry, searching, patrolling the venue, and the CCTV in operations. So they had a lot of footage. Anyone found in possession in the gate or at the gate and inside will be ejected and have their wristbands removed. Protect. Medical and welfare teams are available at our venues, and anyone who feels unwell should contact a member of staff immediately. The safety of everyone at the event is our number one priority, and anyone needing their help will not get into trouble. Harm reduction. It tells you about the alerts, the advice to those about all of it. Keep your valuables in a safe place. Gives you all that kind of stuff. If you or a friend needs help at the event or hotel, alert any member of staff if you or a friend aren't feeling well. There will be medically trained staff and welfare located at the venues. For an emergency, locate a member of staff who will be able to assist and alert the correct assistance. If a serious or life-threatening crime is being committed, please contact a member of staff or police officers immediately. If in the unlikely event you cannot find someone, please call 112. Not a 911 number, notice. Talks about the British Embassy, the consulate, information right here with their number. So there you go. Beware of what? Boom, boom, boom. Drink spiking. Keep an eye on your drink. Never leave your drink unattended, even for a moment. If you need to step away, ask a friend to watch it for you. Stick together. Enjoy the festival with friends. Look out for each other. If someone seems overly intoxicated or unwell, help them to a safe place and seek assistance from festival staff. How interesting. I mean, it just needed to be said. Maybe it'll help somebody in the future. I love you very much. I thank you for tuning in. Sorry this was super long live. I cover everything that's sent to me. It doesn't mean I believe it. Am I asking questions? Yeah. I want to know who the hat guy is. Maybe it's not Lee. Doesn't matter. Who the hell's the hat guy? Is he just some guy that was watching Jay and hanging out with those people? I don't know. Is he just some passerby that happened to be in all these videos of Jay Slater? I don't know. But I wanted to bring it to your attention. Ask what your thoughts are. Let me know down below. Thank you for all the likes, subscription, all that you do to support our channel. It is greatly appreciated. And that, my lovelies, is a wrap. Love ya. To the moon and back. Peace out.